actually a pretty
What
good
is
one.
this? What is this? And if you haven't played Exo Primal, which is coming to Game Pass,
July 14th.
if July 14th, I will be there. When I tell you I will be there hardcore, talking about beating the hell out of dinosaurs. And let me tell you something. I've never had so much fun. It's been a while since I've had so much fun playing a game. Like, this surprised the hell out of me. I didn't expect to have so much fun. I thought this was so stupid when I first saw like the first demo.
Yeah.
I thought this game was gonna be horrible. I thought it was gonna be a misstep for Capcom, to be honest, because they've been on such a good roll.
Yeah.
But I really want to see how they're gonna mix Street Fighter into this. Like, I don't know. Like, it is crazy. It's a crazy mix up, but Capcom been on a roll. So let's see how they, how this is
Let's see
delivered
how it
to
shapes
us.
out.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would love to talk about this later on, maybe. And
Oh man, yeah, we're definitely going to, and I agree with you a
I felt,
million percent. Like I
you
thought
know
that
what this
game
game is?
was corny at first when I seen the trailer. I was like, this is gonna be bad. But when we played the open beta last weekend, man, that was some of the most fun I've had playing just like a co-op game with you guys in like years. It was just, it does all the things it sets out to do very well in my opinion. And I'm curious how the longevity of the game's gonna go. Of course, blah blah blah. But the little that we did play, I thought was pretty awesome.
And it seemed like well balanced too. You just got to learn like whichever mech you decide to use. I was using pretty much the big tank. I had my shield, and it reminds me of the good old days of like Dynasty Warriors when there's just so much on the
Oh, that's
screen
such a good
and
analogy.
so much happening. And
Yeah.
I like the way that they use the dinosaurs, and like there's levels. Like if you one thing I would say to anybody playing this game is listen to, what is it, Lethian? Or like what's the little
Oh, Leviathan, the AI.
Leviathan? Like
Yeah.
listen to the little AI in the background because it'll tell you what threat levels you're on. And when we were like on threat level Detcon 4, like when all those dinosaurs, it was to a point,
Yeah.
it was so many dinosaurs on the screen. And Era was like, it just looked like you're getting carried away into the night. It was so many dinosaurs. And then
Yeah.
I don't know how they have it set up because I don't know if we were playing like PvE or PvP. Like the story seemed to progress, but we were fighting other teams, like
Yeah.
other
I'm
live
curious how that's
people.
gonna work as well. I wonder if you can go through the story with, because the game is like it's 5v5 for those who don't know. It's like PvPvE, the mode that we played. I'm curious if
Mhm.
you can go through the story with your friends because that would be really cool. Like I would love to, play the story co-op. And I just shout out to Capcom because the demo itself I think was really well put together, and I think that's worth mentioning because you don't really get a lot of demos for games anymore. You get these open beta periods to play, but they'll only give you like just a little bit just to wet your
Oh,
whistle,
1 hour,
but
1 hour gameplay.
yeah, Final Fantasy did the 2 hour thing. But I really like that they unlocked all of the suits for you to try because it really shows that each suit has its own diversity of skills and strategies that you can use to basically just shoot big dinosaurs. And I think that's probably the most appealing part of it. It's like you're in a robot suit just fighting dinosaurs. It's just like I said when I was streaming it. This game is pure anime, and I love every
And
second
if
of it.
y'all haven't seen the clip with Darius getting knocked off of the cliff,
I got carried off by the Triceratops. Oh my gosh, man.
please join the Discord and look at that clip. That is hilarious.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, it was crazy.
Triceratops took him for a ride.
He
All
did,
right,
man. He sent me packing for real. But yeah, I'm definitely. I think we should definitely spend some time talking about that once it releases because I think that's probably going to be a pretty big mainstay for me going into the fall. And that's the thing. Like every year, there's always these games that these little surprise hits as I call them. And I think this
oh yeah,
game's
I
definitely going
love
to
them.
be. Yeah,
Right, I love when these little. It seemed like it's always like the most obscure, like just weird type games. I love it. I love when games like this come out of nowhere and just fun because it just adds to my backlog log of things that I need to play.
yeah,
So, and
yeah.
I will say this though, to wrap this up. I will say this. I don't. I usually like